close.
We haven't moved in for a whole 6 months. And
I got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes, go for a pot of coffee or whatever it is you normally do. Guys are trying to-
I'm trying to perk up. With the percolator?
Put ourselves together.
Coffee never bothers me. I always start before the morning. If I have 2 or 3 cups.
The license plate, checks there, so
I usually
I
skip
saw
that.
that were there, and I wrote on
Oh,
there.
you did, okay.
Those baseball scores.
But I haven't been back, so I'm assuming all the others.
It's pretty till
I'm gonna do a deposit.
All right, ready? Everyone, call the meeting to order, 7:00. Everybody is here. Jesse, Paul, Mary Beth, Matt, Janice, Gordy, Kenny. So we can stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Minutes of the previous board meeting.
I move we approve the minutes of the previous board meeting.
I'll second.
Motion is made and seconded to approve the minutes of the previous board meeting. Is there any more discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say aye. No opposed. Clerk's report.
All right, I have been working on some record requests. I also did send out all the forms for the liquor licenses. They have been collected and we'll be working with that tonight.
All right, thank you. The treasurer's report.
I move we approve the treasurer's report.
I'll second the motion.
Motion is made and seconded to approve the treasurer's report. Is there any more discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say aye. No opposed. Do we have any board comments?
I have I guess I can go.
Okay.
So there's, if you look out the window, you'll see a soccer net, and that was donated by the Washburn Soccer Club. And I've ordered some clips to help secure the netting. And the gentleman from the club will help us in the spring set it back up. It's kind of tricky to do that. Ardini knows all about it, and he should be able to move it for mowing and things like that. So it's aluminum on the site weight. It doesn't have to, doesn't have to be its permanent location. We can move it around. And then the bike repair station is in my van, and I think Gordy and Doug we're gonna dig a little hole and pour some concrete and mount that by the bathrooms down by the beach. We'll probably get at that in a week or two. And I just want to thank Parks and Lands for all their help and all the stuff that they've been doing around here. I don't know if you're going to report on what they're doing, but it's they do a lot.
Secretary.
They do a lot, and it's appreciated. The other thing is that the recycle center is open on Fridays now, noon to 3, and Tasha has been asking me for a cash register for quite a while to A, give receipts, and B, when they get busy, the numbers don't quite always add up, and that bothers her. So she's thinking this way we can track and have a better record of exactly how much recyclables we're getting in, how many large bags of trash, how many small bags of trash and things like that. So I ordered a cash register for $130. That's all I got.
All right,
I've got an update on the cornucopia sign down on Highway 13. As you know, Excel locked out the sign partially with their new pole. And so I've tried to obtain a couple of quotes. So far I've gotten one on replacing it. And it's about $20,000 for a new sign and for basically a new structure for it and everything, and then moving it to a new location, or setting it up at a new location. Well, these sign companies are really busy, so I think they threw a big number at it, so I'm gonna go elsewhere too. I've got a request from a company. And they said they couldn't get at it until late summer, because they're busy. So that's,
Is there a new place for it, or are we just gonna move it?
well, wherever we decide to move it. We haven't committed to anything else. But that's what I know right now.
any other board comments?
Yeah,
Yeah.
next planning commission meeting will be one day early because of 4th of July weekend. We normally have them on the first Thursday of the month, this one will be on the first Wednesday of the month at 4:00 p.m.
Any other board comments? Okay, correspondence? No. Any committee reports that we haven't gone over? No? Does anybody
Yeah,
have,
excuse me, the short-term rental committee met a week ago Monday, and so you'll see that we have an item to approve.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do we have a sanitary district report? All right. Public comment period. Do we have any public comments? Yes, you.
Carrying on with both Gordy and Paul's comments about Parks and Lands, takes me to, I would like to make a public thank you to so many volunteers that we have here in Cornucopia. I'm sure I don't even know a fraction of all the volunteer work that goes on. This morning, I heard a couple of volunteers said that once in a while, they just like to have somebody acknowledge them and say thank you. So something that I'm very involved in, I would like to say a thank you to Parks and Lands for ordering and assembling 4 new picnic tables down at Swenson Pavilion. They're great, just love them. And they've also been maintaining some of the old tables at the green shed, the pavilion, as well as the campground. That's really great. I love the new dock at the Swenson boat launch. It is really nice having a really nice dock there now. Thank you to Cliff. I know he replaced the marina doors and they're being painted. The bathroom doors, it's really nice having doors that actually work. Thank you again, Paul, for the bike rack, the repair station, and the soccer nets. I also really like the way the Flowing Well Pavilion and the Swenson Pavilion new roof looks. I think it really made a lot of improvement with how it looked down there. And also, thank you, Gordy, for making sure that the playground equipment here and also down by the beaches is kept safe because kids are on them all the time. So, thank you, and to all the other volunteers within Cornucopia that I can't thank at this time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judy.
Matt?
Okay, I was asked to read a little blurb from Ramona Shackelford, who's the person I deal with, she's the coordinator for the Northwoods Cooperative Weed Management Area. She's the one that the person you should call if you have any of that knotweed. So this summer, the Northwoods Cooperative Weed Management Area is, they work to decrease the spread of invasive species in Bayfield, Ashland, Bayard, and Douglas counties. This year, they have a seasonal staff who will take a portable high-pressure boat wash to landings in the region to decontaminate boats as they leave or enter water bodies. We'll be bringing that to the boat wash at Cisco Lake boat launch and the Town of Bell's boat launch at the marina this summer. And I was hoping I could coordinate with Paul to maybe, when she lets me know that that'll happen, we can post on the website or something.
Sure, just that.
The NCWMA's staff will offer boaters a free boat wash and offer to demonstrate how to inspect boats for invasive species. Washing boats with high pressure hot water is one of the most effective ways to clean and kill invasive organisms on boats. It is an important way to prevent the spread of invasive species between water bodies. Workers will talk with boaters about using clean boats, clean waters surveys to help share information about the importance of washing your boats, draining water from boats, or removing plant and animal material from boats when entering or exiting landings. And this program is funded through the grant from the U.S. Forest Service. That was it.
Did you say
Thanks, man.
both boat landings or just the,
Both.
okay,
And it'll be randomly whenever they can staff them or wherever. But like I said, I'll try to coordinate with Paul. She's promised to keep me in the loop on it. Good.
Okay, thank you. Public comments? No public comments? Moving on, we don't have any old business, going right into new business. Approved liquor licenses. I'm gonna recuse myself from this, so Marty, I'm gonna appoint you chair for this one agenda item.
Okay.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
No, that's good.
so just information on it. I did receive the liquor license applications from the list of, as it is on there, and payment. So they were all as before, and with the fish shed, they can serve until 9 o'clock, which is their last finish.
Okay, we can do this in mass. I mean,
I think you should list each one.
list each one, and then we can do it on one vote.
Yes. Thank you, as long
As
as
we
you
list
list
each one.
Yes.
Okay, we have before us, we need a motion to approve, liquor license for, the below establishments. Macho's Tavern, O'Brien Properties, the Cornucopia Sweet Shop, Eller's Store, the Fish Shed, the Fisherman's Hideout, Sisquit Farm Store, and Star North.
Make a motion that all licenses be approved as read.
Okay, any further discussion? Is pending notice in the paper. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Same sign? Hearing none, it's unanimous. All are approved.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to number 2, new business, appoint 2 harbor commissioners. This is for positions 5 and 6. Currently, or was, I guess they're expired, but Pauline Calamateo and Doug Becker. And I'm going to appoint Laurel Ibsen and Pauline Calamateo. And that is a motion.
I'll second that motion.
The motion is made and seconded. Is there any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say aye. Judy, please tell Doug he's not here. That's nothing personal. He has enough to do with Parks and Land, so
Okay,
that's why we're appointing somebody else. But
Oh, it's how you spell Laura.
IPSEN.
I don't think you will be upset.
I wouldn't be either. All right, we have a transient merchant application from Apostle Island Fishing Tours, Lena Stecker. I reviewed this and it's missing a few things. First is the location in the town where the services will be performed. It is not listed. The plate number on the vehicle is not listed.
And also the vehicle insurance policy provided is not valid. I called the company and it is not in force. So I don't believe anybody here is representing this outfit, but
They're not associated with John French, are they?
none of my business, I guess.
Okay.
So, if they want to try and correct these errors, we might look at this in the future, but otherwise, we have nothing to approve. All right. Transient merchant permit holder Driftwood Sauna, Amy Ogren, you want to update your permissible location, and that is to O'Brien Properties, correct?
That's correct.
All right, so
Oh, we don't have any applications.
it's a 12-month period. So yours was done in October, maybe?
I think so,
I
yeah.
think it was October, so your permit will expire a year from that date.
Okay.
So this is updating that permit to include O'Brien Properties.
Motion?
Yes.
I move that we update the Driftwood Sauna Amy Ogren Transit Merchant application for a new location at O'Brien Properties.
Second.
The motion is made and seconded. Is there any more discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say aye. There's no opposed.
Yay, you're in town.
Yeah.
Check it out.
No more hoops. No more hoops.
No more. Congratulations.
All right. Updating the comprehensive plan. Ken, would you like to?
Yes, everybody got a packet, paper clip on it. You've got two, you got mine. Okay, we met with the Northwest Planning Commission. They gave us an estimate, bottom line up front. They're quoting that an overall cost would be $15,848. There's approximately, on our review, 15 pages, an Excel spreadsheet, 236 items that need to be updated, changed, or brought into concurrence. We don't even have a short-term rental paragraph, blurb, or anything in a current plan. They also gave us a quote on maps that would need to be replaced. I'd already contacted Bayfield County a couple months ago. Bayfield County would give us half those maps for free, and the other half, they're about $600. And I let her know that, and she says, well, Northwest Planning gave Bayfield County a map, so I'm guessing they're trying, Bayfield County's gonna undercut them on it. But and then the last page of your attachment is a schedule of reviews and the community meeting that we have to get concurrence. Basically, we're looking at pretty close to probably a year with all the reviews and all the changes. They will make 4 trips up here. They gave us a mileage estimate at 70 cents a mile. There was a breakdown by each person, how many hours they would actually spend on the program and so forth. And the person that we're working with right now, she just finished up the town of Washburn. And there was nothing but compliments from the town of Washburn for the work that she did. So I think we're on a roll here in the right direction. Any comments, questions?
So are we required by law to every so often make these things?
We should have been doing an annual review. Because it's a living document. Every time there's a census change, information inside that planning guide will change. Anytime there's a change to property values, one of the maps that is current use and future use. There's a big Bayfield County zoning program going on right now also. So that's going to have some impact on it. The last housing survey we did for the senior housing, there's a chart in there that is very well impacted also. All those questions about, ages and, the township, what's our mean age and will people live here? Do they want housing here and so forth? So that plays in those charts also that are currently in the book. And plus, if you look at the current maps we've got, we're probably about 20 years behind. there's a lot of forested land, County Trunk C on the old map that is now got people living on it. So there's changes there, plus the properties, like the Sisquot River area that's been, bought up by Bayfield County, there's changes there. Lost Creeks, there's changes. So there's a lot of impact on the maps. Plus the population growth, they thought, this town would decline in population when they posted the last one, and it's done the opposite. Even the school populations come up. The year they did this, I think it was probably Mary Beth's son, because there was only one student in South Shore from the town of Bell.
Was it probably Doug?
So the question, I know that this probably wasn't budgeted during your budget process or your planning meeting, so I don't know what the budget outline, requirements are. So that's what's brought to you is basically, can you afford to do it this year? Should we wait till the next fiscal year? If we wait till next fiscal year, can we, earmark this, that we need to discuss this again?
Yeah, I think for the cost of $16,000, basically, we need to put it into the budget. And I don't know if we need to do some more research on it or what, but since we brought it up, I think it's good that you did, because we do need to continue to work on a comprehensive plan. But I don't know, what can we do in the meantime?
We've got the Word doc of the document that can be edited, changed, and so forth. We've identified all the required changes that we need to do. So we're going to, starting with the July meeting, we're going to start incorporating those changes, those text changes, and so forth, as much as we can do. When we get into a large graphics challenge, we'll put that off the side. We'll give them the information that needs to go in the graphic. If it's a bar chart, or if it's a pie chart, whatever they used in the book. We'll give them the information, the new information that needs to go in there, and then when the contract kicks in, here's what you've got. We need you to do this for us, and incorporate it. And also they said that they could, produce print so forth. And they will help us with when we have to have the township-wide meeting to support, this document, in the open meeting. They would help us organize that too. But in the meantime, we can do most of the Word, Microsoft Word product changes and so forth. Spelling errors, capitalization errors. There's information in the beginning that I'm gonna have to go to Mary Beth, because it's got a list of current members on the planning board and all the previous members. And Jackie sat down and tried to write as many as she could remember, but we're going back a week. So it's a historical section.
So is the work that you can do is gonna change the total cost of this agreement?
It could possibly. I know by going to Bayfield County, get the maps, you can drop a lot. Yeah. And we'll go as far as we can as far as the Word doc, but I'm gonna take her at her word, that she planned, so many hours, and we're not to exceed that. So as much as we can stay under schedule on the budget.
Okay, so why don't we, or you, because I'm not gonna be doing it, but work on what you can, and maybe if there are volunteers that can help with or contribute something to the technical aspect, whatever, but basically we have 6 months to work on it.
Yeah.
Not a little bit less for budgeting, but if we have some time to work on it, we can maybe reassess and then budget for it, and then as soon as we approve the budget, then we could potentially move forward with.
Yeah, we're not a crunch yet, for a concurrence or a revision date, sign approved. We can work steady on this and still complete it underneath the deadline, for revisions. So
What is the deadline?
2027. But there's just 20 years worth of changes. I looked down the list and I recognize a lot of the names, but they're no longer with us. They've moved on to higher elevations.
All right, so would you like anything from us, or do you just kind of?
No, I would just like to have a peg somewhere in the budget process. And just so we don't overlook it or forget it. I'm sure we won't because of, remind us, but just to know it's there. It's an open action item, unfunded.
All right, sounds good, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Kenny.
We have short-term rental renewal.
Yeah, hi, move that we approve the McGowan short-term rental. I think it's ANMEWMC capital GOWAN.
AM instead of EM.
Yeah, AN instead of EN. Yeah, I think it's AN. We looked at it, it's a renewal, money's in, the insurance is up to date, everything's good on it. So I move that we accept this SDR.
I'll second it.
Motion is made and seconded. Is there any more discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say aye. There's no opposed. Jesse abstains. Advertise for proposals to build a roof over the Liberty fishing boat. Paul?
Yeah, we've got permission from the county and everybody to put a cover over the boat. The planning commission, people, we hashed out, everybody's in agreement to do it. I thought I had a bunch of volunteers lined up to do it, but everybody's busy. So I really would like to get this done. We've got $11,000 in the fund. I don't know what it would cost, but I'd like to find out what it would cost. So I don't know what the process is, but I would like to advertise, let contractors know that we're looking to put a cover over the Liberty. And I really don't understand the process, how that goes, but.
Well, what we would really should do and need to do is have some sort of specifications so that everybody is giving a price on the same exact thing. And then since it's at that cost, we would need to advertise for bids.
So we need,
Or, well, proposals, we don't have to get actual bids, but we need to advertise for it. So I can help you with that. We can come up with,
I've got the dimensions that we need, but I don't know how many support things there would be. I'm not a construction guy at all.
so let's come up with that, since it's already June. Maybe we'll have to have a special meeting before July.
Well, maybe,
I
but,
mean, everybody's so busy right now, it's gonna be hard to get that
yeah,
done.
and if we can get this done by fall, I'd just keep the snow off of it.
Well, it'd just be good to get the ad in
Yeah.
the paper so that we can get it out there.
Yeah.
Right.
If there's somebody that's still looking for something.
Do we need an actual, plan from an architect or anything like that, that's specific?
So why don't we work on that?
Okay, great.
And then I think if summer's almost over, let's be honest.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
days are gonna start getting shorter.
So we might have to have a special meeting just to approve the advertising.
The wording of it and stuff, yeah.
So that we can advertise for it. So bug me about it and
Okay.
we'll get it done.
Well, you heard him,
No,
he said bug him.
I mean it. All right, so is that good enough?
Yeah, that's fine, to start the process.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else on that? All right. Do we have any more public comments? Last chance. All right. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion. There you go.
I'll second that.
Motion is made and seconded. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say aye.
I see the soccer net is already in use.
Yeah, it was a new suggestion, we had it, yeah. Look at that.